Hello. Today we are going to be making our June crochet project, which is a crochet mini hanging basket. You need a medium weight yarn, number 4. I think I'm using Red Heart, about 40 yards approximately, and an eye hook. So today we're using an eye hook. This pattern has chains, slip stitches, single crochets, half double crochets, back loop only stitches, and skip a stitch. So it will be approximately 3.25 in diameter and about 3.5 inches tall, a little hanging basket. This is a pretty easy pattern. We're going to start off with a magic circle. If you don't know how to make a magic circle, you can always start off by doing a chain and then making a loop. So start off with 6 single crochets in your circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to pull that circle tight. We're going to join with a slip stitch that first single crochet. So you're going to have a tight little circle of stitches. Round 2, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do 2 half double crochets in each stitch, making it a total of 12. So a half double is a loop around, insert your hook, pull through, and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So we're going to do 2 in each. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'm just going to go back and count real quick because it looks like that I've got an extra stitch here. Yep. And we're just going to connect to that top one, pulling it tight. So really we just increased our circle a bit. So round 3 is going to be 2 half doubles in each stitch, and then we're going to join. So we're going to chain 1. So we're going to do 24. So we're just going to increase our circle some more. We're working on our base. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22, 23, and 24. Then we're going to take and we are going to slip stitch into that first single crochet and join our circle. All right, for the next round, we're going to chain one. We're going to half double crochet in the first, then do 2 half double crochets in the next. And we're going to do this all the way around, making a total of 36. So we're just doing a single half double and then a 2 half doubles. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, and 12 in this one. 13, 14, and 15 in this one. 16, 17, and 18 in this one. 19, 20, and 21. 22, 23, and 24. 25, 26, and 27. 28, 29, and 30. 31, 3. I'll recount my stitches for a second because didn't quite make that. Okay, it looks like I missed a stitch. I did too many singles back here. Okay. So I went a single in that one, then double in the next one. Single. Then 2. Then a single. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 35, and 36. With this dark yarn, sometimes it's hard to see where your stitches are, but always feel free to go back and count. You know, it's easy to lose track sometimes, but you want to make sure you're ending with the right amount of stitches so that when you go on to your next round, you have everything that you need there. So our next round is going to be 1 half double crochet in the back loop of each stitch, but we're not going to join with a slip stitch when we get to the end. So we're going to chain 1. We're going to do a half double crochet in the back loop. So normally we would go in through here and go under both loops, but we're going to go in through the top and pick up the back loop only. So we're going to half double in the back loops only. So 1, go in the top, pull through, 2, in the top, 3, my yarn came off my hook there. Just making sure you're sticking in that back loop. It's going to kind of pull up that back side. And we're just going to work this all the way around. Continuing in those back loops only. This is going to create a ridge where it separates the bottom of our basket from the sides of our basket. So from now on, we're going to start working up the sides of our basket. Remember, it says not to join here. So when you get done with this round, if you can see it in the picture, it created like this little edging right here. And so that's what working in the back loop only means. So now it's going to start to turn up the sides so we can start working on our basket. So with the next round, we're going to be doing this round 6 through 16. I always like to make a note on my paper so I can keep track of my rounds, especially since we are not going to be joining and we are going to work in continuous rounds from here on out. So we're going to half double crochet in the third loop of the first half double crochet from round 5. So what that third loop means is when you have your top 2 loops that we would normally work in, and then your back loop, you're going to work in the back side of that loop. So we're coming all the way to the inside. So not the top 2 that we would normally work in, not where we go through the top and come out. The back loop only, we're going to work in side here. So we're going to do all our half. You're going to kind of turn it in and do all of our half double crochets in that third loop. So we're going to half double crochet in that third loop all the way around. So I always like to count from here because we are doing where we are not joining. So it's be hard to count your rows going up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count 36 and mark off a row. So we're coming in that back side of that third loop. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So that is 1 round. So what happens is it starts to make like a spiral. And where we are going in that third loop, it is bringing that entire chain forward. So it's going to make a pattern. If you can see that on the camera, it's going to make a pattern on your basket. So we're going to continue that around, going in that back third loop. So again, it started to turn, so your front 2 loops are here. So you're going to look for that third loop back here. Okay, I've made it to 36 on this round. So as you can see, it's starting to make that pattern of that basket. And it's giving it a nice ridged look. So that is row 7. I'm going to keep going and I will join you back when I make it to the top of 16. So give me just a few minutes, or I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to fast forward our video to when I get to the top of 16. Okay, I'm coming to the top of the last round. And so when you get here, you have just done 16 rounds of the half double crochet in the third loop. So now you're looking at, you've got your ridges on your basket. That's looking really pretty. So to start the last round, round 17, you're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to skip over 4 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue to do the third loop half double crochet for the remainder of the round. So basically what we're doing is creating the little hole to hold the basket. So again, I'm coming behind that back loop and going into that third loop and doing a half double crochet. So this would be number 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. And 36. Okay, so we're back here to where we made our little circle. So we're going to stop when we return to the chain 4. I'm going to do one more just because I'm almost to that chain 4, but I'm not quite there yet. So do one more. All right. So now we're going to do our edging round. For our edging round, we're going to do a reverse single crochet in the third loop around the entire top of the basket and in these last 4 stitches. and we're going to slip stitch to the first reverse single crochet. So a reverse single crochet is going to be going backwards. This one's always hard for me, into that third loop before it. So I always kind of turn and so we're still doing that third loop behind. So you're working backwards and we're going in the opposite direction. So because that third loop is back here, I kind of turn my basket in and work our single crochet. See, there's the front two. Looking for that third loop right there. So this one's always a little bit difficult. Making sure you're in that third loop and this reverse single crochet. So just concentrate on making sure that you're in that third loop and keep working all the way around the basket. And you're creating that edge. I can crochet really fast going forward, but going backwards, I'm pretty slow. But it does help to turn down the edge of your basket so that you can kind of see where that third loop is and continue working all the way around. Okay, now I'm getting to these last four. So you want to try to find that third loop in those last four as well. So it's going to be on the back side of that. So working a single crochet, 2, 3, oh, I missed that one. And 4, and then you're going to slip stitch into the first reverse single crochet. So connecting that back together. Then you're going to weave in your ends and find a place for your adorable new cute little basket that you have. So you use a little hole that we created to hang it. You can put it on like a command hook or something. If you have like a can, you can put a can inside of it to make it a little bit stronger. But you've got this cute little ribbed basket. Hope you enjoyed making our June crochet craft here at the Senior Center. Thank you so much for joining us.